Deep within the fortified walls of Vatican City, concealed beneath the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, lies one of the most enigmatic and closely guarded repositories of knowledge in human history, the Vatican's secret archives. Shrouded in mystery, legend, and speculation, this vast collection of documents, some dating back over 1,000 years, has fueled countless theories regarding the nature of its contents and the motivations behind its secrecy. While the Vatican maintains that these archives serve as a repository for sensitive historical documents, skeptics and conspiracy theorists alike believe that within these hallowed halls exist forbidden texts containing knowledge that, if revealed, could reshape our understanding of history, religion, and the very fabric of reality itself. What secrets lie buried within these vaults? What knowledge is so dangerous that it has been locked away from the eyes of the world? The answers remain tantalizingly out of reach, but through careful examination of historical records, leaked information, and persistent speculation, we may begin to piece together the puzzle of the Vatican's forbidden texts. The Vatican Secret Archives, or Archivum Secretum Apostolicum Vaticanum, contain an estimated 53 miles of shelving, housing over 85,000 volumes of records, manuscripts, letters, and decrees spanning centuries of religious and political history. While many of these documents pertain to administrative matters, church rulings, and historical correspondence, there exist persistent rumors of texts so controversial that their very existence is vehemently denied or obscured by layers of bureaucratic secrecy. Access to the archives is heavily restricted, granted only to select scholars and researchers who undergo rigorous vetting, and even then, only a fraction of the documents are available for study. This stringent control has only fueled the belief that the Vatican is safeguarding knowledge that could unravel the foundations of faith, expose historical deceptions, or reveal truths that powerful institutions deem too disruptive for public consumption. Among the most infamous alleged documents hidden within the Vatican archives are the lost books of the Bible. Throughout history, numerous religious texts were excluded from the canonical scriptures, often for reasons of theological inconsistency or political expediency. Texts such as the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, the Gospel of Thomas, and the Gospel of Judas provide radically different interpretations of Christ's teachings, challenging the established doctrines of the Church. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene, for instance, suggests that Mary was not merely a disciple, but a figure of paramount spiritual significance, potentially even Christ's closest confidant. If such texts exist within the Vatican's archives, their suppression could indicate an intentional effort to maintain a singular narrative of Christian theology, preventing alternative interpretations that might undermine ecclesiastical authority. Another compelling theory involves the Vatican's alleged possession of ancient pre-Christian texts, including documents from the Library of Alexandria, which was tragically lost to history. Some researchers speculate that fragments of this legendary collection, containing the accumulated wisdom of antiquity, were secretly preserved by early church officials and sequestered within the Vatican's vaults. These texts may include lost works of great philosophers such as Socrates, Plato, and Pythagoras, or even scientific knowledge far ahead of its time. If such documents were indeed hidden away, it would raise profound questions about the Church's role in shaping and perhaps limiting the intellectual progress of civilization. Beyond ancient wisdom, whispers abound regarding forbidden knowledge concerning extraterrestrial life. The Vatican has long been rumored to possess classified documents that suggest contact or awareness of non-human intelligences. The Church's astronomical observatory, the Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope, has fueled speculation that religious authorities have long sought to understand cosmic phenomena that might challenge traditional theological constructs. If the Vatican harbors records of historical encounters with extraterrestrial beings, or possesses knowledge of anomalous artifacts discovered throughout history, It could suggest an institutional effort to control the narrative surrounding humanity's place in the cosmos. Such revelations could shake the foundations of religious belief, forcing a re-evaluation of our understanding of divinity, creation, and the role of extraterrestrial entities in shaping human history. Further delving into esoteric realms, many theorists believe that the Vatican Archives contain documents related to suppressed occult knowledge. Some legends suggest that the Church confiscated and concealed manuscripts detailing ancient mystical practices, alchemy, and rituals dating back to the time of the early Christian persecution of pagan traditions. The existence of such texts would suggest that the Vatican has actively sought to suppress knowledge of supernatural phenomena, perhaps fearing the implications of uncontrolled mystical experimentation. If ancient rites and practices deemed heretical were indeed preserved within the archives, it could signify an unspoken acknowledgement of their potency and a desire to ensure that such knowledge remains in the hands of only a select few. Another deeply controversial possibility is that the Vatican holds secret records pertaining to the bloodline of Christ. Theories abound that Jesus Christ may have left behind direct descendants, a notion that would challenge fundamental Christian doctrines concerning his divinity and celibacy. Such theories gained widespread attention following the publication of the Da Vinci Code, though the idea predates popular fiction and is rooted in alternative historical interpretations. If documentation exists within the archives that support such claims, perhaps ancient genealogical records, censored gospels, or personal correspondences between early church figures, its suppression would indicate an institutional effort to safeguard the official narrative of Christ's life at all costs. The existence of prophetic texts is another compelling possibility. Throughout history, certain individuals, saints, mystics, and visionaries have claimed to receive divine revelations concerning the future of humanity. Some of the most well-known prophecies, such as the third secret of Fatima, have been surrounded by secrecy and controversy, leading to speculation that the Vatican possesses additional, unreleased prophetic documents. These might include apocalyptic warnings, visions of technological or political upheaval, or even revelations concerning the fate of the Church itself. The decision to withhold such knowledge could stem from fears of mass hysteria, theological crises, or challenges to ecclesiastical authority. Ultimately, the Vatican Archives represent one of the most intriguing locked doors in human history. Whether they contain forbidden texts, lost scriptures, ancient prophecies, or knowledge that transcends the boundaries of religion and science, the secrecy surrounding their contents only fuels further curiosity and speculation. While some may argue that such confidentiality is necessary to preserve the sanctity of religious tradition, others believe that withholding such knowledge is an act of control, preventing the masses from accessing truths that could redefine their understanding of existence. Until the day comes when full transparency is granted, a day that may never arrive, the mysteries of the Vatican Archives will continue to captivate the imagination, inspiring both awe and skepticism in equal measure. What is being hidden? Perhaps in the end, the answer lies not just in the documents themselves, but in the reasons they remain locked away, hidden from the light of the world.